Morning, morning, morning. Good flippin' morning. Yeah, that's what today is. Ah, that is what today is, y'all. You know, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where to start. Um, I was gonna get ready and try to put my ready hat on, but I just can't seem to get my head wrapped around it. It's not a big deal. I probably could worry about other things, but this is kind of huge because my family and I have a big trip planned to go to Disneyland. And then our lovely refrigerator, 2 grand refrigerator that we've had, decides to stop working. And it's one of those big fancy fridges, with the bottom freezer and the double doors and the ice maker and stuff. It decided to take it up on us. And my poor husband has been busting his rear end trying to uh, help us financially as far as the money aspect to go to Disneyland. And then this happens. So it's just like he said, it's like getting kicked in the nuts. It's like literally getting kicked in the nuts. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad because he's worked so hard to get us here. And then this comes up. Granted, I realize my problem is probably a drop in the bucket to most people's problems, you know. But that's just kind of crappy because this is the first time we've ever planned something as a family, to do together, and then something along comes along and just poops on it. Our fridge poops on the plans. So I'm hopefully we can still go to Disneyland and still do this. Because I've already got the tickets. I just gotta get the funds to get there. So, either way, I feel like we'll get it worked out, but it's gonna be a flippin' struggle beyond means. Yeah. Now, I have already got most of my makeup on, not all of it. Anyway, if you don't know who I am Christina with Butterfly Lips, and I am an independent distributor. I'm looking for something. Oh, there it is. So, any of y'all have stuff like that happen to you? Just like total bad luck? You know? Things come up or things happen that just detour your path that you were on. I don't like that. I really don't. It's not fun. It's not one of my favorites. I'm looking for another brush. Oh, it's just crap. And I feel so bad for my poor husband. Struggle's real, right? Alright. I've already got pink posing on my eyelids. I'm putting a little bit of the new candied cocoa in my crease because I really like this color. It's a good soft brown. So if you're wanting a little bit of color or a little bit of smoky, it's perfect for it. And you don't need a lot. I mean, and I think I'm going to go with that because I'm not doing a whole lot because I'm going to be moving food today out of our fridge into my mom's fridge. And the crappy part too is I just went grocery shopping literally a week ago. I bought, you know, meats. Yeah, what a crappy thing. Crap. I swear. As my title says, shit happens. Yeah, and it does. It does. Hopefully this isn't us beginning to more problems. If this is it, that's fine. I can deal with it and move on. But I don't need more. I'm going to go a little bit darker, guys. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just crap. Crap, guys. It's crap. Crap. Bugs me. So not fair. It's not fair at all. I guess sometimes that's just how it is. Life is just not fair. Anyway, what can I do? Not a whole lot. Right? Alright, I'm going to use, I liked doing this the other day. It worked really well. I'm going to put a little bit of snow. That's like a smidge. Tiny. I guess a smidge is the word for it. And I'm going to put it in my... So you can see this. See my fat eyeball. I'm going to put it right here. Ooh, that tickles. Oh yeah, that's very tickly. Ooh. I don't even need the rest that's on there. What? Way too much. And you will, maybe I do. You will find with Shadow Sense, you don't. I mean, saw how much I use for just this part of my eye. And how white that already kind of looks. That's really white there, but that's alright. Oh, this just looks so attractive. Oh, I gotta find some humor in this, right? Woohoo. There. Something to brighten me up. Oh, and I have a new color I'm gonna open because I can't stand it. Figured I had a crappy day. I don't have no more coffee. Figured I had a crappy day. I might as well open a color. Right? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Oh, that makes me feel a little bit more awake. Oh, all right, color, mama. New color. This is their rustic brown. Senegence has added this to their permanent line. I want to use it for my brows. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Alright, I need a little bit. Oh. Pretty. Pretty. I'm going to put a tiny drop on my hand. Wow. Let's find out if this works for a brow. I'm going to blend a little bit of it out here. I might just like this. Look at that. That's like solid brown. Kill. Gotta have something good for my day. Let's find out if it works, y'all. Whoa. I don't want to draw on that. I swear. This day is going to beat me up, right? I guess I shouldn't feel too bad that our fridge decided to take a dump. You know, it's bound to happen. And the funny thing is my mom has my grandma's old fridge that my grandma probably had for, I don't know, 20, years and the thing still works. Why? So unfair. Tools, appliances, things like that were made so much better way back in the day. You know? Now they just make crap. Alright, I think I'm digging the brown. Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, the rustic brown. Look at that. I mean, it's not perfect, but, you know, I ain't no damn makeup artist. I just like doing makeup. Nice, Bonza. Oh, yes. Brown. We like the rustic brown. Hello. You're going to be a new eyebrow color. And when you're doing this, if you get it in your brows and it's like too dark like that, that's what that's for. Take the little spoolie and then you can blend it out with the spoolie. And then you won't see the lines. You won't see like the darker areas. It'll all blend. It'll all blend. That's why I like the shadow sense for my eyebrows. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do whatever it was doing. I don't know. Ooh, I like the rustic brown. Hello. Yes. That's pretty. Look. See? Brushed out, not brushed out. And if you put it in your brows and wait till it actually dries and then brush it out, it works better because then it doesn't like bleed outside of your brows. It just gets that, when you brush it out, it picks up the excess that's in your brow that you don't necessarily probably need, but it gives your brows a little bit more color. So if you have sparse brows, and I have sparse brows on the ends, it's really hard to see my hair. And so I like putting it more on my ends or up here in the, you know. And then you can blend it out in the front so it looks a little bit more natural. And look, that's easy. Brows done. You know, I can make them look even better if I, you know, put the Sense and Pearl like right here, and it would look fancier. You know, it would look more clean and crisp. Alright. Oh my gosh. I really don't know how today's gonna go. I know I'm worrying about it, but just something else to throw a hiccup in our day, I guess. Man. And I think it's more frustrating than anything because when we moved into this house, it was my grandma's house. And when my grandma passed, my mom obtained some money, you know, from her life insurance or whatever. And my mom bought that fridge for us. And I told her no, don't spend the money. I didn't want a fridge because we had a working fridge that worked just fine at the time. No problems, no issues. You know, it was just some, you know, inexpensive fridge that we got. And, um, you know, and it worked perfectly fine. And then my mom's like, you need a new fridge. You gotta get a new fridge. I was like, Mom, no. You know, I'm really worried about stuff like this. Like, if something works and it's fine, I don't want to change it. I don't care. Because it just means it's more hassle. And here's the hassle. And so we did that. I was against it. And, initially when we got it, I was still kind of worried that it would, we'd have problems. And I was like, well, it seems to be working fine. There's no issues. It hasn't broke down. Da 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 da. Well, in the midst of all that, we had 3, inexpensive fridges that we had from our old house. And then my mom had a fridge out in the garage, and then my grandma's fridge that was in here. So we had 3 fridges at one, well, plus the big one at one point. But then my mom garage sold her old fridge one year, and then the next year she sold our old fridge, and then she kept my grandma's for her fridge. And look where we're at. And her fridge is tiny compared to the one we have, and my fridge is full of crap and food because I just went shopping. The hell am I gonna do? Oh my lord. Anyway, I guess I just want to complain this morning. Alright. We're gonna do an interesting combo today. I'm gonna do Aussie, Goddess, and Cappuccino. And Aussie, I'm going to use for like a liner. I'll show you right now if it'll open. This is the best way I've found to do like fun ombre. I really like doing it this way because it just looks better. Okay, so I'm just going to go on my water or my outline with the color. Okay, I get a tiny bit more here. There is not a lot on this brush. I'm like very little. Oh.
It's almost an hour.
Uh-huh. Alright, we're back. Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna go watch Hedgehog.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so all I've done... I had to put money on my husband's card. So all I've done is I did the outline for Aussie Rose. And that's had, obviously, a chance while I was gone to dry. So I'm going to take Goddess, one layer, and go over my whole lip. And then over that, I'm going to take the Cappuccino. Yeah, I found this is a really fun way to get, kind of a transition on your lip colors without it being super. And you could do a dark liner and then a light color, however you want to do it. Oh gosh. I think that's the hardest part. Alright, so Aussie Rose. I'll put some on my hand so you guys can see it. got kind of a, that's one layer though. So about 2.5 layers there. So yeah, it's kind of shimmery. And then Goddess is your, there's one layer of it. There's two. So, see, they're kind of similar. One's a matte, though. The Goddess is the matte. And now I'm going over it, the whole lip, with cappuccino to kind of lighten it a tiny bit. I wonder if, oh, beige champagne would probably look cool. Because it would help not be so pinky. Oh, I'm digging the rustic brown for my brows, though. Yo, that's cool. All right, cappuccino going in. Oh, there's a lot on this. There. That lightened it a tiny bit, and it's a little bit ombre, not like super, you know, but it's darker on the outside, you know. So, really simple. Am I all good? I think I'm all good. Oh my god, I don't have glossy gloss. that's my day. I swear, that's my day today. Alright, so since I don't have a glossy gloss, that's okay. We're gonna let that really dry really good. I'm gonna use Diamond Kiss Gloss, y'all. This is one of my favorite glosses. It's like, oh, look at, it's so, look, all the glitter, and it's smooth, and it feels a little bit softer than Glossy Gloss. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. Let me know if you have shitty days and if shit happens for you on a regular basis, and if you have bad luck. Because I sure feel like today was bad luck day. So I've been on this diet and I've been craving wine, and this morning it was like, oh my god, I really feel like I'm gonna need a bottle of wine to get me through the rest of the week. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. So take care. Have a good one.